time. It's great to see you again. So, how did it feel when you arrived here, especially the mood around the squad? What did you find?
But I I was not surprised because I knew the players. I knew the players as a as a players, as a abilities, but as a attitude, as a behavior on the pitch, character. For me was a surprise because they are working very well. They are following me every day. Good guys. They are suffering for this moment of the club, and I would like just to give to transfer much confidence because they need to to show their qualities enough, and that's it.
How different is it to coach a team that's fighting for survival? Because it looks very different from the other challenges you've had in your career.
It's still football. It's different situation. The focus is to take one game at a time, but we have to organize anyway 7 games in the last period, and one game becomes as a final, no?
And how do you address that? Because you've mentioned confidence, that you need your players to feel confident. Now, is it more like getting the arm around the shoulder, just talking to them?
Yes, talk individual meeting with the players. I would like they don't forget who they have been and who they are, because you know, Romero, Van der Ven, Porro, Gallagher, Solanke, Richarlison, all are very good players, and the mental part is crucial, especially in this moment, because it's tough, it's difficult, very difficult to keep the confidence high, but we have to do that because otherwise becomes difficult, more difficult.
On the pitch, you mentioned you don't want to give them too many instructions.
Yeah.
How's it been for you to find this balance between giving enough instructions but not too many?
It's a war in my head because I would like to, but after I say stay not too much, not too many principle or, but listen, I love my job because there is a football part and there is a mental part. Maybe now is more important the mental part, no? As I'm speaking about motivation, about to improve in confidence, to give more solution, to be calm, to be positive, and then on the pitch, okay, it's my work. I would like to see immediately one organization with the ball and without the ball, but it's not possible because there isn't too much time.
Yeah, because, well, we've watched your teams and your philosophies is such a big part of your work as well, and can be very entertaining to watch. But how is it to deliver a soft version of a De Zerbi team? Because it is hard to imagine that, especially with the patterns and the movements that your teams usually show.
Yes, but I think the qualities of the player are always the secret, no? Because also in Brighton, okay, I was the coach, but without great players, that was impossible. And in Tottenham is the same. They are used to playing in close with my style because with Postecoglou they played a great football. in this moment, I think the crucial part is the head of the player, the mentality of the player, the spirit of the player together and not just one player.
You mentioned Postecoglou. How much that base is helping you, especially in these first few days here?
A lot. I appreciate a lot the players who they already knows, the player who already know what they have to do in different situation on the pitch, and for that I'm lucky. But in Brighton was the same.
You know, a lot of fans, especially Brighton fans, we hear here how much they enjoyed that intensity that you delivered, the energy. How do you apply that in this moment, in this delicate moment that Spurs are going through right now?
I think the crucial part is the spirit. In Brighton was the spirit, in Marseille, especially in the first season, was the attitude, the energy of the players, and especially in this moment, it's very, very important. I speak with them, I joke with them, because I want to enjoy anyway on the pitch, and to remember them who they are, no?
It's going to be 7 emotional games for the fans especially, but throughout your career, what have you learned about managing emotions, your emotions and the players' emotions as well?
For me, it's not a problem when I show my emotion. I am human, I am a man, normal man, and I like when my player showed his emotion. Maybe sometimes can help you to achieve our target. I think we need emotion. We need to stay together. We need to fight for something more important than football or than one game. Because football is a sport, but it's something more than sport. We have great fans. We have a big club behind of us, and so we give our best. But when you say I give my best, is a words, but we have to do that. Otherwise, becomes more difficult again.
Do you see this as maybe the biggest test of your career?
But I don't know. It's difficult, but depends of which perspective you look at. Because now the target is to win one game. Because if we win one game, we can see the future in different way, and this team, these players, are the quality enough to win one game.
You spoke about the future, and you come under a long contract. What is it about the project here in this club that makes you want to stay for long?
Yes, we have to make a big difference between these all 7 games, and then we start to make a plan, to speak about the future, to speak about the transfer market. In this moment, I don't want to hear players they want to leave or no. Now the focus is just on Sunderland. And then for the future, for sure, I don't want player if they don't want to stay, for sure. I would like to build with the club one strong team to help the Tottenham to stay at the top of the Premier League, or the top of the world, because they deserve it.
And what were the first impressions that you had that make you believe that not only you can succeed in staying in the Premier League, but build something bigger with the club?
Vinay and Johan, first of all, I have to say thanks because they show me a big confidence. They called me a lot of time, and they wanted me 100%. The responsibility is big, but I think we have all qualities as a club, as a fans, as a players, and I want to remember them to become great in the Premier League and in Europe as well.
Of course, there was a lot of talk around Mason Greenwood, the topic. How do you look back at it now, and do you understand the responsibility you have as a football figure to regarding these big topics?
Ma guarda, mi dispiace molto per questo argomento, perché poi sono due cose diverse, una è calcio, l'altra è la vita, e la vita viene sempre prima del calcio, quindi mi dispiace più per questo che per una sconfitta o per una partita andata male. Mi dispiace perché io sono sempre stato attivo contro ogni tipo di violenza sulle donne, ma anche che non fosse violenza solo per battute sessiste o discriminazioni di tutti i tipi. Mi sono sempre battuto, la storia mia lo dimostra, chi mi conosce lo sa bene. Io so chi sono come persona, so da che parte stare sempre. Ho una figlia femmina grande e quindi sono molto sensibile a questi argomenti. Tutto qua. Questo mi dispiace quando si è messo in discussione per questo, ma col tempo credo anche chi non mi conosce mi conoscerà meglio e capirà che sono sempre stato per i più deboli, che siano donne o che siano problemi di colore della pelle, e sono sempre stato, mi sono sempre battuto per questo e non l'ho mai accettato.
How important is it to unite the fan base in what will be a challenging final run of the season?
I told my players the value of the fans, because for the fans there is just one team, one club in their life, and we have to deserve their support, and they will like the players make happy all our fans.
And what do you expect to see immediately at the Sunderland game?
The spirit. My demand is the right spirit, the right courage with the ball, the attitude to score, the attitude to defend together. Just it. And I don't want to speak about football, tactical football style, because the spirit, the first part is the most important part.